All right, good people. Continuing the journal. Like I said, man, I keep doing this so I can, put my thoughts out on paper. And what better way to do it and document it through video. So, yeah, this is part of the journal, and we'll keep it going. So today is May 23rd. So yesterday was my birthday, man, and I am 31. Which is crazy to say. I'm 31 years of age, man. A lot of things going through my mind. 31, it makes me feel so old, but also lets me know how young I am as well. 31 is considered a very old age in some people's eyes, but in mine, I don't know. I think about the future, and I think about what's ahead, and I just see it as how young I am, especially compared to all the other peoples and all the other greats who have done it before. 31 is not an old age, so I'm trying not to put that in my head where it's like a midlife crisis, or gives myself scenarios where I'm not where I need to be. I'm right where I should be, because I know that gives a lot of people anxiety and stresses people out. So I try to put myself in positions where that's not the case, and it's hard. It's hard because in one sense you want everything right now. You want it right now. You don't want to wait, but then it's also, you have to be patient, and there's the good things are still to come. So yeah, working on that. This journal, I don't know if I want to talk about the business too much. I kind of just want to talk about where I am mentally, because that's such a big topic nowadays, especially now turning 31. I said early on, a lot of people put pressure on themselves because they're not where they need to be in life, and for me, I kind of feel the same. I feel like I'm nowhere where I want to be, but I know I'm far away from where I used to be. So I've seen myself, and I've understood where, okay, I don't want to be in this situation. I want to make better of this situation. I want to do better. I want to be better. I want to grow, and I feel like I've accomplished so much with so little. That's not to brag. That's really just to understand where I am as a person, and where I am as a I don't know, someone who grinds every day. That stuff is real, man. People put a lot of stress on themselves because they're not anywhere where they need to be. But I try not to put too much on myself when it comes to stuff like that. I mean, if we want to go deeper, man, people have also committed suicide for that very thought. It's just like, they're nowhere where they need to be. And that's why I said the mental health component is so important of it. And that's another reason why I want to put this out there on the journal, because it's like, man, listen, as long as you're getting up every day, as long as you're moving the needle forward, as long as you're doing something productive and you're giving back, you're loving the people around you, man, I feel like that's progress. That's the progress. And I'm gonna continue to do that, even if it feels like I'm not doing enough. If I just do those basics, I feel like I would be okay moving forward. But I don't know, we especially this day and age in this society, we put so much stress on ourselves, where it's like we have to be here, we have to do this, we gotta be in this scene, or we have to have this house or have this car to be fulfilled. But I think what I've realized is, everything that you do, the great things take time, and I understand that this is going to be a marathon, not a sprint. So, if it's something that is material, or something I hold in possession, then I don't know. I don't want that fast. I want to go down the journey. I want to go down the road where it's less traveled, and not a lot of people have gone through those limits to get to that point, because it's only going to make it all feel better. It's always going to make it worth it in the long run. Because I feel like if you get it fast, you lose it fast as well. I'd rather take my time, get it slow, so that way I can enjoy it later on. So yeah. So I think the next part is being a husband and a father, man. Like, I feel like that puts a lot of pressure on you as a human being, as a man. It's just like, you see a future for your family and where you want them to be, and if you're not there, you put stress on yourself. Listen, I vision nothing but great things for my family. Like, that's number one. Every day I wake up and I'm get to it, because I know where I am now is not where I need to be, or where I want to be, especially for my family. And I feel like as the leader, alpha male, whatever the case may be, we all want that. We do. But I feel like sometimes, that's another thing that comes with time. You gotta grind that out, which makes the finish line that much sweeter to touch, because you've done everything that you've needed to get to that point. And I feel like that's ultimate success. Ultimate success for me is getting my family to that point. My wife, my son, future kids down the road, if we have them. That's what I want. That's what I want. So definitely a mental check needed when it comes to stuff like that, man, because I know a lot of fathers. Shit, I've had friends going back to that suicide stuff, man. It's important. They've literally committed suicide because of the stress, or they see like they're not there, or they're not making it. I don't know. I feel like that's important. Let's see, another mental check. Financials, another one. Another point where I feel like I'm not 100% there, and sometimes I put stress on myself as well, like too much stress on that end, where I'm not financially where I need to be. So I don't know. You just gotta take everything with a grain of salt. You gotta understand where you are, where you stand, and it's gonna be okay. It's gonna be okay. You're gonna be okay. You're gonna be fine. We're gonna be fine. That stress, man, it takes a toll on you if you let it. I'm trying to get better at the point of, like, I'm not trying to put myself in those positions where I feel like I need to compare, or I feel like I need to be in a specific status group or a tax bracket. Just here enjoying life, man. Trying to contribute as much as I can while I can. That's it. That's it. That's all I want to do. Take it day by day, doing stuff like this, going for walks, or putting your thoughts out on paper like this. I feel like that's step one. That's how you cure it. You stay grounded. I feel like something I really, really want to continue to work on as a 31-year-old is my communication. I feel like that's something every one of us can always strive to be better at, is how we communicate with others. Hell, not even communicate with others, communicate with ourselves too. I feel like that's equally important. How we talk to ourselves is just as important. So I want to work on that. I don't know if I have to take courses or meet new people, but I feel like that's important. That's something we can definitely get better on. I'm trying to tell you, man, communication will take you to places you never thought you knew you could be in. But mentally, overall, I feel good. I feel as if the good parts are still ahead. The good things in life are still ahead in front of us. Family included. Like, I feel like there's so much more we have to experience, which excites me for sure. But I don't know. I feel like life-wise, I don't want to leave this earth saying, I wish I would have did that. I wish I would have started a business. I wish I would have had a family. I wish I would have applied for that job, or I would have done this differently, or I wish I would have met that person. Like, I don't want to do that. I don't. You know, I wish I would have done this as a father. That's another thing. I don't ever want to leave this earth saying, I wish. I just want to do it. Do it. And do it with nobody's permission but my own. Go after it. Go get it. Whatever it takes. Whatever it takes, man. So, that's my mental check. As a 31-year-old, just someone who just turned 31, that's what I'm focused on. Those aspects, those components. Just understanding, like, it's okay. It's okay not to be where you want to be, because you're doing everything that you need to do to get there. So it's just gonna take time. Over the all, man. Take time, and patience, and consistency. It's gonna take a lot, but we're gonna get there. We're gonna get there. 110%, just slowly but surely. I'm also glad too. I'm somewhat healthy in a sense, but I think there needs to be a switch where that is just mandatory. Every day, you gotta activate the body, you gotta move the body. Because without it, man, what can you do? What can you do? You eat like shit, your body moves like shit. You gaining weight for a reason. I'm telling you just don't consume calories just out the blue, man. It's eating habits. It's what you consume and what you do that, you know, ultimately shape your body. So I want to make sure that I am 110% locked in when it comes to my body, man. Because the heaviest I've ever been was last year, my whole entire life. And I refuse to ever go back to that. Ever. So, how do we fix it? You become the solution. You start with that and work your way up. So, alright guys, that's another video for the journal. And I will see you guys on the next one.
Run it up, run it up.